because for a lot of women folks who think maybe the stock market is not for them, you have Amazon strong women who are in the stock market. Like, these are women who are essentially controlling a lot of companies on the exchange. And we're going to start with number 6 on our list, Neka Onyali Ikpe. She is the GMD of Fidelity Bank, right? Fidelity Bank is one of those banks that are knocking on the door of Tier 1, likely to get into that Tier 1 league. In fact, it's giving me concerns, because if Fidelity gets into Tier 1 league, so what are we going to do with our Fugas? How are we going to, is it going to be Fugas or what? I don't know, but looks like they're knocking on that list. And so we did check some of her numbers. All these things you can verify from financial statements of these companies. And as the MD CEO of Fidelity, she owns over 94.6 million shares, valued at 1.8 billion naira, right? That's the value of her shares. And Fidelity did declare dividend of 2 naira 30 per share, so she's likely going to be getting about 200 million thereabout in dividend. So she is a solid investor in that bank, as much as she's the GMD CEO. So it's good to see that MD CEOs also have majority stakes or have stake in their banks. And next on our list is Olufunmilola Ayebaye. So she is a shareholder of Fitson. Fitson is one of the top pharmaceutical companies in Nigeria. She's a non-executive director. She's not in any executive capacity at all, and she owns 74.6 million shares in Fitson, making her the second largest individual shareholder. I think largest shareholder must be her husband, if I'm not mistaken. And her stake is what, 1.3 billion from what we got. Fitson did post 7.5 billion in pre-tax profits, up 27% year on year, and is currently building a $100 million plant somewhere in Lekki. Next on our list, which is number 4, is the elegant Adora Umweji, who is the GMD of Zenith Bank. A lot of people in the banking sector don't know who she is, and from what we gather, she owns about 92 million shares as well in one of the most valuable banks in Nigeria. And that 92 million is valued at just over 4.3 billion naira thereabout. And remember, Zenith also did post mega profits. I think they posted the highest profit last year, about 1.2 trillion or so, and did declare a dividend of 5 naira per share. And if going by the number of shares she has in that bank, she's probably going to be getting over 450 million in dividend as well. So this bank, like I said, is valued at over 2 trillion. And so she is the GMD, and so she has a skin in the game. So she also has shares in that mega bank. And next on our list is somebody in the insurance space. Yeah, so she's Joy Teluo. She owns about 320 million shares in NEM Insurance, one of the high-flying insurance companies in Nigeria. And she does also manage 3 other indigenous companies aside, being a stakeholder in NEM Insurance. But her shares is valued at about 4.3 billion from what we see. And so with NEM paying 1 naira dividend, she's likely going to be going with about 320 million or so in dividend payments this year. So also a mega stakeholder on the exchange. You see, women are there. This is top 3, and they hardly get talked about, right? So, and then next on our list, number